Hey everybody, it's Artsy Dude here. Welcome to the Artsy Dude channel once again. It's the place where creativity is more important than knowledge, but the acquisition of great knowledge. It's an art form and the two go hand in hand. Hey, I wanted to get back to that three-part series on the pineal gland, and I'm going to do that on part 2. But for today, I just have some breaking news I want to report from To the Stars Academy, and I wanted to pass that along. The History Channel has greenlighted a new groundbreaking limited nonfiction series, Unidentified, Inside America's UFO Investigation, exposing new evidence on UFOs, and it's led by the former special agent in charge and director of the government's top secret program and executive produced by Tom DeLonge. Former government officials disclose new information in an effort to change government policy about the potential threats UFOs pose to the national security. Now, this is out of New York, March 12th, 2019. In December of 2017, the New York Times published a stunning front-page expose about the Pentagon's mysterious UFO program, the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, otherwise known as ATIP, AATIP, featuring an interview with former military intelligence official and special agent in charge, Luis Elizondo, who confirmed the existence of the hidden government program. The controversial story was the focus of worldwide attention. Previously run by Elizondo, ATIP was created to research and investigate unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, including numerous videos of reported encounters, 3 of which were released to a shocked public in 2017. Elizondo resigned after expressing to the government that these ATIP UAPs could pose a major threat to our national security, and not enough was being done to combat them or to address potential vulnerabilities. Now, from my perspective, the whole use of the term combat, to combat them. I mean, unless there's something we don't know about, why are we combating them? Why are we not trying to interface with them? You know, if they're turning off our nuclear power plants and nuclear arsenals, I should say, that's not hurting us right now, unless it was coming from Russia or if it was something from the Chinese. I get that, but why are we combating them when we should be, you know, interacting with them? Anyways, let's get back to it here. Now, as part of History Channel's groundbreaking new 6-part, 1-hour limited series, Unidentified, Inside America's UFO Investigation, Elizondo is speaking out for the first time with Tom DeLonge, co-founder and president of To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science, and Chris Mellon, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense and Intelligence, to expose a series of startling encounters and embark on a fascinating new investigation that will urge the public to ask questions and look for answers. From A&E Originals, DeLonge serves as the executive producer. Says DeLonge, "With this show, the real conversation can finally begin. I'm thankful to the History Channel for giving To the Stars Academy's team of world-class scientists and engineers and intelligence experts the opportunity to tell the story in a comprehensive and compelling way. I think everyone that watches the show will walk away with questions answered and a feeling of, wow, I get it now." So that's what they're saying in this particular press release, okay? History Channel, or History, is committed to creating informational, authentic programming that keeps our audience intrigued to learn more, said Eli Lehrer, Executive VP and Head of Programming, History, for History, that is. This is not a UFO hunting show, but a series that will hopefully provoke a cultural conversation, possibly a revolution about unexplained phenomena, and allow our viewers to ultimately draw their own conclusions. Tom DeLonge's curiosity and passion for the subject matter, combined with his team, are the perfect partners to deliver this breakthrough. DeLonge, Elizondo, Mellon, and a trustworthy, connected team of investigators that includes retired program director for Advanced Systems at Lockheed Martin Skunk Works and the Aerospace Division Director for the To the Stars Academy, Steve Justice. Also joining him is renowned CIA researcher and quantum physicist Hal Puthoff. We know that. Vice President of Operations Jim Semivan will break boundaries and change government policy surrounding these phenomena, as well as tangible evidence to build the most indisputable case for the existence and threat of UFOs ever assembled. Again, they're using that terminology of threat. What is it that we don't know, the public? What is it that we don't know that these UFOs are a threat to us? What is it? I mean, have they attacked us? Are they killing us? Are they really abducting thousands and thousands of people outside of our knowledge base? I just wonder about that. They keep using, this terminology about battling them or almost like they have to take them on for some reason instead of just investigating or trying to make contact in a positive manner. Unidentified is the name of the show. The tagline is it's Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation. It's produced for history by A&E Originals, and DeLong is the executive producer. As I said, Steve Escher and Christy Sabat and Anthony Lappe are executive producers. So that's the thing I wanted to just pass along to you. Of course, I was reading off my little teleprompter here, so forgive me for my errors in dialogue. But I think it's going to be interesting. Luis Elizondo said a year ago at a symposium, I believe it was in Europe, not positive, but he said a year from now we'll be having a fundamentally different discussion about UAPs and UFOs. And that was a year ago, and now it's March, and this is the first press release from To the Stars Academy with regard to this programming. So I'm looking forward to it. It's funny how it's almost coinciding with Project Blue Book. We're getting sort of a ramp up now of TV shows and mass media marketing. So something's going on. Something's happening. Former House Speaker is lives in Las Vegas. His name escapes me right at the second. But he's come out and talked now about how he would like all of that information that he worked on declassified. Of course, he was working with Bob Bigelow and funding that for the Congress. Why am I having a blank on his name? Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. I'm reading all of this from the To the Stars Academy newsletter that they've sent to me. So I will say right now this is a fair use act of that information. I'm just passing it along to my viewership, and woo, a big viewership I have. But anyways, I wanted to sort of get it out there and start the conversation. So let's see where it goes from here and who else talks about it. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll get back to that pineal gland. Man, that was sort of a painful first part chapter because I was reading that from a teleprompter, and it is somebody else's information that I was presenting, Super Sleuth, and it's great information, but it's tough to convey that on first read-through, so I probably should have practiced that a little bit more. So hope you enjoyed that. Apologize if I messed that up a little bit. Anyways, listen. Be kind to your neighbors. Be good to your animals. Love your animals, your children. Be good to your parents. Let's change this paradigm that we're always got to be negative and hardcore, and we got to be badasses and you got to be tough and all that stuff. Well, we can change that paradigm. We can be kind to one another and compassionate to one another, and still be strong. Okay. So, anyways, remember that. Be kind to one another. Change the paradigm. All right. Listen, RT Dude out for now. We'll talk soon. See ya. Bye-bye.